What up, trader? It's your boy Martin from Affinity Markets, and today we're going to start our episode on USD JPY. Over this series of videos that we're going to be releasing on USD JPY, I'm going to teach you guys my strategy on how I trade UJ, and I'm going to teach you guys the basic things that you need to look at on USD JPY so you guys can get a better understanding on how I trade USD JPY. So let's go straight to the chart. So on my screen, you can see I have a perfect example, right? And what I want you guys to pay attention to is what exactly I'm going to be showing you guys. I haven't put all the information in this one video because I will be updating and adding more videos to this episode. As I said to you guys, this is something that you guys should be following up with, you know what I mean, to learn and understand the basics that we use to trade USD JPY at Affinity Market. So first thing that you guys should be looking at is USD JPY, right? So what I looked at when I analyzed USD JPY, the first thing I look at is my JPY index and my dollar index, right? So in the forex market, you got base and you got quote currencies, right? So when you're looking at a pair like USD JPY, our base currency will be the USD because the US dollar will be trading against the JPY, right? So the base currency or the currency you're buying when you trade the forex pair, right? The quote currency or the currency you're selling, right? When you're trading a forex pair. You know what I mean? So the forex market are always quoted in pairs. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand that, but it's quoted in pairs. So just like how you have the US against the JPY, right? The price is how much of the quote currency is cost to buy 1 unit of the base currency. Right, so the way how we work with USD JPY, I always say to traders, I like to use my fundamentals and my technicals because I'm more of a confluence trader. I like to look for more than one confirmation before I enter the market. You know what I mean? So that will help me and I'll be more confident with my trade when I'm going to be placing it. So the first thing, we're going to be looking at our JPY index and we're going to be looking at our dollar index. So if our JPY index is showing us that price is weak, right, we're going to be looking at our quote currency, which will be the JPY to be weak, right? So if our base currency, right, which is a USD, and you can see our dollar index is in an uptrend, we're going to be looking at our US dollar to be strong. So in this scenario, when we have the USD trading against the JPY, we're going to be looking to buy because one, that's our first confirmation to tell us we can look for buying opportunities on USD JPY because we got our base currency. Guys, pay attention to what I'm showing you. It's very easy and simple. So our USD, right, is strong and our JPY is weak. Now, for you to get your entry point, for you to enter the market, that's based on your strategy, right? Because I don't know how you guys trade. I don't understand your trading style. You know what I mean? So it all depends on how you trade. So that's our first confirmation. Now we're going to go to the charts and we're going to be having a look at the US dollar and we're going to be have a look at the JPY index. So let's go straight to the charts. Right, so on the left hand side of my screen, you can see what I have there is the JPY, known as a JPY basket. And on my left hand side, I have my dollar index, and on my right hand side, you can see I have my yen, which is my JPY. Right, so if you look at price, you can see the market is trending lower. Now, when I say trending lower, it means the market is in a bearish. It means it's a bearish market. So price is giving us a series of lower lows, right, and lower highs when it's trending lower. And if you look at the dollar index, you can see price is actually trending higher, which is price is giving us higher highs and higher lows. So what I want you guys to pay attention to is the way how both pairs are actually operating. So you can see we got one we already know, right? We got a strong dollar, and two, we already know that we have a weak yen. So when looking at pairs like USD JPY in this scenario, what you guys want to be paying attention to is price action, your candlestick analysis, your chart patterns, you know what I mean? Overall, how price is moving, you know what I mean? So let's go straight to USD JPY. But before we move on, what I want you guys to pay attention to is consider everything that I've just explained to you guys, right? So you can see we have dollar index bullish, and we have the JPY basket bearish, which is a yen index. So let's go straight to the USD JPY, and I want you guys to see how these are very similar and common, because guys, you need to understand the basics of this markets and how it moves. You don't want to try to make things complicated, right? Once you make something complicated, it's going to be more difficult for you, and it's going to become much harder to trade. Right, so we just had a look at the dollar index, right? And you can see USD JPY is trading very, very similar, because we already see that the dollar index, right, is actually bullish. We already see that the yen is bearish. Now, remember we mentioned we got our base, right? And we got our quote currency. Remember, I've mentioned to you in this scenario, the US dollar is the base currency and the yen, right, is a quote currency. So you can see clearly price is trending higher towards the upside, because one, remember I've mentioned previously, one, right, we already have a strong dollar, and two, we have a weak yen. That's a very powerful confirmation, and especially looking at our indexes and already know and see they are telling us one asset is stronger than the other asset. You know what I mean? So that's a good confirmation. Now, what I'm going to show you guys is what you as a trader should be looking for in the market. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to be showing you guys is what to pay attention to in the market. So my first thing I will be looking at, I'll be looking and see what price action is doing. I'll just open my charts and I'll look at my candlesticks. As you can see, I've highlighted what exactly I'll be looking for. So you can see with my strategy, I have my EMA running across my screen, and you can see I have my EMA support structure, which you can see clearly every time price go higher, it comes back into my EMA and then make a move, and then it comes back to my EMA. It doesn't always have to come back exactly into my EMA. Sometimes it can come back into my EMA, or it can just reject and then move towards the upside, right? So every time price back into my EMA, that's another confirmation, and the price may go higher, because with my EMA, the way how it works, once the market is bullish, right, price will be above my EMA. That's my confirmation. Price will be above. So you see like how price is trending above my EMA. That's already confirmed to me that USD JPY is bullish. So that's another confirmation, right? So guys, take away these key points. You know what I mean? Like, these are the things you need to start writing down. You know what I mean? So you can understand and learn the market much better. So my second thing that I'm going to be looking at is my candlesticks. And where I'm going to be looking at my candlesticks, I love to look at my candlesticks on where we have our push and pull phase, which is known as our higher highs and higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs, depends on which direction the market is actually going. Whether if it's going up, which is a bullish market, whether if it's going down, which is considered as a bearish market, right? So guys, as I said, I'll be looking at my candlestick. So you can see I have a nice pin bar in there. You know what I mean? Wicks, nice bullish bar, wicks coming off my support. All these things is what I will be looking for. Also, what I will be looking for again is my chart patterns. Like, guys, you need to pay attention to your chart patterns. So you can see we have a nice triangular pattern, price breakout, right? But what I want you guys to see is that price was rejecting this resistance. It couldn't break past its previous high at 150, right? 0, 150.884. You can see price is just struggling to break above, and what we see is some indecisive candle. We saw a dodgy stick candle. We saw a bearish engulf candlesticks. So you can see how all of these are aligned together with this strategy, what I'm showing you on USD JPY. Guys, pay attention to what I'm going to be showing you guys in the next episode coming up, and I hope you guys enjoy this first step of our USD JPY episode. You know what I mean? Peace out, and I hope you guys have a great trading week so far. This is our first episode that we will be releasing on USD JPY.